Right now, buyers, is your opportunity to secure that right. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for number 6, Radman? Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call, buyers. I'm in your hands. Where can I see a start? At 710,000, fair start at 710 now. At 710,000, fairly been offered now at 710 in the centre. At 710,000, bid there, opportunity with everyone else at 710,000 the bid. At 710,000 now, once at 710,000 are we done? At 710,000 for the second call at 710. We done, finished. Third, final call at 20 now, 720. I was hoping for 20 in the rise, but I'll take 20. At 720,000 now. At 720,000, same courtesy at 10 if you like. At 720 the bid. At 720,000, fairly been offered now at 720. At 720,000 the bid. Bid's there, opportunity with you, so it's against your bid. At 720 now and 30 got. At 730,000. At 730,000, bid back here, make it 40 in the rise. Can't buy with one bid here today. At 30 now the bid. At 730,000, 40 can I say? At 50, even better. At 750,000. At 60 now, the quick retort. At 760,000. At 760,000, bids there. Try another 20 on top, sir, ma'am. At 760,000, fairly been offered now, 760 the bid. At 760,000, once at 760, all done. At 760,000, twice, 760, done. Finished. Third, final call. At $760,000 the bid. I will if it gets you back involved at 65. And you give the same courtesy, sir, at 5 if you like. However, bets at 70 now, at 770,000. At 770 in the bids there, at 770. At 770,000. Bid there, opportunity with you at 70. Another 5 at 75. At 775. At 775, the bid's there now, sir. At 80 now. At 780,000. At 780,000, fairly been offered at 780 the bid. At 780,000, 85 now. At 85, at 90 now. At 790,000, I can say we're on the market and selling. There's no going inside. There's no halftime break here today. At 790,000, the bid's there. The keys are there. We're on the market. We sell away if there's no further bidding here today. Make absolutely no mistake about it. There's no second chances here today. We're selling. My instructions are clear. Not going inside to confirm. We're on the market and selling at 790,000. Bids there. Keys are there. First call at 790. Done. Second call at 790,000. Done. Finished. Third, final call at $790,000 the bid. All done, all finished, all silent out at 790. Sir, ma'am, we're absolutely done on the market and selling. This is the last chance. I'll get you back in for 1 if it helps. Can I say 791? No. Definitely done? Yeah. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. At 790,000, bids there, keys are there, we're on the market, we sell now. Once, twice, third, final call, all done. At 91, welcome, sir, best of luck. At 800,000, the quick retort there at 800 and a strong response. At 800,000, the bid's there now at 800. Can't buy with one bid, sir. Surely not. At 800,000, the bid's there now. What do you say? 800,000 even money now. At 800, the bid for the first call at 800,000. Done. Second call at 800,000. Done. Finished. Third, final call, 800,000. Fairly been offered. Or 801,000, 801,000 now. 10. At 10 now at 810. At 810,000. Might take a bigger bid to beat big bid, sir. At 810,000, the bid's there. Can I suggest 15 in the rise? At 810,000, fairly been offered over here at 810. At 810,000, fairly been offered now. At 810,000 at 15. At 815 now. At 815,000, bid back here, my left, your right, opportunity with you at 15. At 815,000. At 815,000 now, bids there on the market selling. Keys are in play, but keys are there as it stands. At 815,000, need to know once at 815. Done. Twice. At 20 now. At 820,000, have they done enough now? At 820, the bid. At 820,000, we're still out over here. Thank you again. 820,000, fairly been offered, bid there. Opportunity still with you. Haven't sold it yet, but I'm about to. Keys are there. At 820,000. At 820,000 for the first call. At 820, all done. Second call 820,000. Done, finished. Third, final call, $820,000 the bid. Done, finished. Silent out at 820. So do I have your best here today?
Okay, 21.
21. At 821 for the 1,000, sir. You worked so hard. You had the keys for so long at 821. This is the time to dig deep if you're here to buy. At 821 the bid. At 821,000, fairly been offered bids here at 821. At 821,000, what do you say? Don't leave me just yet. At 821,000, fairly at 25 now, and I thought you'd be back at 25. You're definitely done now. They've done enough. At 825, thank you very much for your bidding here today. At 825,000, fairly been offered bids here. Keys are here. We're on the market. We sell 825 the bid. First call at 825,000, all done. Second call at 825, done and finished. Third, final call, 825 the bid. So we done. We finished. Silent out. Need to know now. I'm about to sell. Tell me one more time you're out, sir.
Okay.
825. You're definitely done? You need to know so, sir.
26.
At 26, at 826, at 826,000. At 826,000, the bid's back there now. 30 might just get it done for you, sir. At $826,000, bids here, keys are here now. Don't walk away for one. At 826, the bid. At 826,000 once. At 826.
28.
At 28. At 828,000. That was a nail in the coffin. We're absolutely sure. At 828,000, you've told me that before. 828, the bids here, keys are here. We're selling. Once at 828, done. Twice at 828,000, done, finished. Third, final call, $828,000 the bid. All done, all finished. Silent out at 828. Definitely done, sir. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. We're selling. Selling. So congratulations and well bid. Please join me congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts Rata & Co auction. Have a